Good morning. Today is Valentine's Day. It's about 8:30. Happy Valentine's Day. And I finally finished putting all of the hardware on my cabinets. I polyurethane them, I sanded them down, got them clean. So I'm so happy about that. And everything's still decorated for Christmas. I'm gonna take everything down today probably, but before I do that, I wanted to do a Christmas kitchen tour, finally, in February. I still do not have a refrigerator, but it will go over here whenever I get it. But they're really expensive, and when I do find one on Facebook Marketplace, even if it was listed 5 hours ago, as soon as I find one, I message the person and they say it's already sold. So there's a big old market for refrigerators right now, apparently. I don't want that candle lit because it makes noise. It's like a crackly candle. And I have everything, like all the electronics, all the fans, everything is off and it's just quiet except for the birds. It's so nice. I love it. I can hear the birds and then the kitty cats crunching their breakfast. Before I tour you around my little bitty kitchen, show you what's in all the drawers and everything, here is what it looks like with all the lights off. I have my two little night lights on, here and here. And then I have a little wall plug night light and some twinkly Christmas lights on as well. This window's open to let the fresh air in. I'm going to turn on my warm lights. I don't like the overhead lights because they're very fluorescent. But these two lights, nice and warm. I thought it would be sooner when I got my kitchen done, and so I filmed a lot of stuff. I recorded on my phone, putting things in the cabinets. I recorded whenever I cleaned this, and it was terrible, and I replaced the grease trap, but I had to delete all that stuff because it was taking up too much room on my phone. So over here on the island, I've got my baking jars. This one had rice in it, but I used the rice because I dropped my phone in, I think, the sink or the toilet or something. And then I have these chairs, these 3 chairs that were in the dining room at the old house. And then over here, cute little squirrel, a stack of books, a Christmas ornament. This has condiments and napkins from fast food in it. And I love that right there. And over here in my corner shelf, I have another little animal. Everything is dusty. When I undecorate for Christmas, I'm gonna dust everything. It's dusty because all the work that's been done in the house. I love this one, this shelf. Only Christmas thing back there is the berry garland. And then the very bottom, I still need to paint that rose gold part on the pomegranates. I need to paint it gold because I don't really like the rosy gold. And then, whee, to the other side. This is my shelf that is right by the door. I love this shelf. I'm going to keep it pretty much the same. There's nothing really overtly Christmas over here. Right there, I need to take out the mistletoe. I have the lion and I have the lamb. Isn't that fun? And I'm going to take off the ornament right in the middle. I'm going to leave the Christmas bird clips because I like having those year round. And I've got to take out that mistletoe. And my elf. I haven't named him. I don't know what I should name him, but I've had him for I think 2 or 3 years. I really like him. And then over here, to cover up a nasty looking, I don't even know what kind of outlet it is. That thing, the phone outlet. I got a little cover for it, but it's too narrow. It would have to be really wide, and I don't want to spend any more money on covers. So I hung that up right there. Pretty. And then there's my Touch of Class one. Moving on this way, the fridge is going to go right there with that basket and that lamp on top of it. And this is my favorite part of the kitchen. I took the cabinets off of these 2 parts so that I have open shelving in here. And it's so pretty. I love it so much. So I've got all my old dishes, or most of them. Some Christmas cookie cutters. Lots of Christmas stuff. This little foot is from my sweet friend who passed. A little rooster that I also got with the squirrel and the duck on the other side of the kitchen. My Santa mug collection. A couple little extra things in here. Some salt cellars from my mom. These Christmas candles I believe I got at Joann's before they sadly closed. Love this up here too. I thrifted that little wreath. And in here are some extra screws. When I put the cabinets up, I had some extra screws. I don't know how I ended up with extras, but I have some extras. And then there's the top. I have a music book that says Joy to the World, and then I have Handel's Messiah. You can't really tell, but I know what they are, and it makes me happy to know what they are. And then some more dishes with the red doily. Some more of those sparkly red grapes like those. Just beautiful. It's supposed to rain today, and I'm so excited. And especially because of adding this, the black and white has just grown on me. I think I'm going to keep it. Even though it's not super well done, my hand isn't the most steady, and I kept having to dip back into the paint, so the lines were a little uneven. But I think it's really cute. It's really cute. There's a part down here. Where is it? Yeah, you can't really tell whenever the overhead lights are off, but shadow was rubbing up against the wall whenever I was painting and got black paint smudged everywhere. I think it's actually under the clock because it was her tail that did it. Over here, I have my vintage little juicer. Salt and pepper, just a cute little Christmas vignette over here. My microwave, and I did put something right here. I don't have a lot of money in my savings account or my checking account. I have a goal of putting a certain amount into my savings account, and I don't want to get it back out unless it's an emergency. So I didn't have enough in my checking account to get wallpaper stuff for here and for the back of the oven, so I just put wrapping paper here, and I'm gonna leave it all year round, even though it's poinsettias. It's so pretty. It's my favorite color. It's beautiful. I'm gonna keep it. I have this clock that doesn't work. I could go to Hobby Lobby and get like the mechanics and figure out how to, you know, do the clock working part. I think that might be fun, but not right now. Maybe I'll wait till summer when I have some more free time and stuff. And then I have my Christmas soap. And last night I made some coffee with my percolator. And I've got my everyday coffee pot. And that stuff back there. Over here is the trash can. And 3 little bud vases. I might go get myself some roses today for Valentine's Day and put them in there. And I have a little valance over here. Oh, and some of those Italian paintings up there. And then my oven mitts. And then this little vignette down here with some teacups, cookbook, and my rooster cookie jar. And I think I want to paint this white. I'm not sure though. Might look weird. And then over here is a little candle. And that's all of that, all of the decorations. Now I want to show you everything that I have in my cabinets and drawers. Starting up here is all my coffee mugs. Up top I have my Christmas and fall coffee mugs, and then down below I have my other coffee mugs. Up here I've got my stock pot, colander, and bowls for baking and other kinds of cooking. And then over here it's a little bit empty. It's just leftover holiday things. So I've got Thanksgiving stuff and Christmas stuff that I haven't used yet in there. And then over here I have my shadow. On this side I have my large utensils. Some more, mainly the measuring stuff, and then some more bigger kitchen tools. And in the bottom is electronics. So I have my my electronic hand mixer, and then my blender down there. And on this side is my silverware, and then lighter and scissors. And then here is my Ziploc bags, and then Reynolds wrap, cling film, crockpot liners, parchment paper, that stuff right there. And moving on over to this side, hello, towels, food prep containers, and just some random things. Sorry, I'm in the light. My toasters over there, some cutting boards, a pitcher, just miscellaneous. This one is empty. I don't like how small and narrow it is, and I don't really like it over there. And up here, up top, is my spices and cookbooks there in the middle. Over here is food, which I don't have a lot of. My mom and I went to Crumble yesterday. Under the sink is just under the sink stuff. I've got my cleaning things, trash bags, and a dish rack for when I wash the dishes. Over here up top is my tea and coffee things, as well as all of my dishes up here. And these two drawers are empty. Empty and empty. I don't have anything to put in those. And down here is the rest of the cooking stuff. So on the top drawer I have my pots and crock pot, and then on the bottom drawer I have my baking pans and casserole dishes. That is a tour of my kitchen. Ta-da! I'm so excited to have a refrigerator. You guys have no idea. I just want to get a good deal on it since I'm going to have to be leaving it here. I don't want to spend, my max is $150. Like, if it's a good refrigerator, I'll spend $150 on it, but a lot of the refrigerators that are $150 are broken. It's hard to find one that's under $150 or less that doesn't have some kind of problem with it, unfortunately. And my oven is still broken, but a guy is going to come on Monday to fix it, so I'm excited about that. I hope you enjoyed my Christmas kitchen tour in February, and I will see you in the next one if you watch the next one. Bye!